Hello, students. Today, we begin our journey into the Indian freedom movement. This session will cover key events from the Indigo Revolt of 1860 up to the Lucknow Pact of 1916. Each milestone you see here is not just a date but a story of courage, resistance, and unity. The Indigo Revolt of 1860 began when European planters forced peasants in Bengal, especially Govindpur and Nadia districts, to grow indigo without fair pay. Farmers protested, and soon the movement spread. Harish Chandra Mukherjee supported it through writings, and Deenbandhu Mitra's play Neel Darpan exposed exploitation. The British formed the Indigo Commission in 1860, but conflicts continued, even in Champaran later. The Indian National Congress was founded in 1885 by A.O. Hume. Its first session in Bombay was presided over by W.C. Banerjee. Dadabhai Nauroji gave the name Congress. Kadambini Ganguly spoke at the 1890 session, a big step for women. Leaders like Tilak, Pal, Ghosh, and Lala Lajpat Rai soon became central to the movement. Lord Curzon's partition of Bengal in 1905 aimed to divide Hindus and Muslims. Strong protests followed, led by Surendranath Banerjee. Rabindranath Tagore's Amar Sonar Bangla inspired unity, and Bande Mataram became the national song. On 16 October 1905, Raksha Bandhan was observed to symbolize unity across communities. The partition of Bengal gave birth to the Swadeshi movement. People boycotted foreign goods, burnt imported clothes, and promoted self-reliance. The National Council of Education was formed in 1906. Leaders like Aurobindo Ghosh, Tilak, Pal, and Rai led the movement. Aurobindo also established the National College. The All India Muslim League was formed in 1906 to protect Muslim political rights. Leaders included Agha Khan, Nawab Salimullah, and Mohsin al-Mulk. It supported separate electorates for Muslims, often opposed Congress, and was backed by the British as a voice of special interests. In 1907, the Congress split at Surat. Moderates, led by Gopal Krishna Gokhale, and extremists, led by Tilak, Pal, and Lajpat Rai, went separate ways. This weakened the movement for some years as the British suppressed extremists between 1907 and 1911. Revolutionaries abroad started the Ghar movement in 1913. Founded by Lala Hardyal, Sohan Singh Bhakna, and others in San Francisco, it published the Dar newspaper. Inspired by the revolt of 1857, leaders like Parmanand and Ramchandar promoted armed struggle against the British.
Sir, may I ask a question?
Yes, please go ahead.
Why did the Ghar movement start abroad instead of inside India?
Because Indian immigrants abroad were free from British control. They could organize and spread revolutionary ideas which were harder to do within India under surveillance. During the First World War, India, as part of the British Empire, sent around 10 lakh soldiers to fight for the Allies. However, after the war, the British denied significant reforms, creating frustration and fueling nationalist anger. In 1915, Gandhi returned from South Africa. He promoted non-violence and mass-based struggle. Key movements included 1917 Champaran Satyagraha for indigo farmers, 1918 Ahmedabad mill strike and Kheda Satyagraha for workers and peasants. This marked the beginning of large-scale peaceful protests in India. The Home Rule movement began in 1916. Tilak launched it in April and Annie Besant in September. They demanded self-government within the empire. Tilak's slogan, "Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it," became famous. The Lucknow Pact of 1916 brought Congress and the Muslim League together. extremists were readmitted into Congress after 9 years. Both organizations agreed on joint constitutional demands, marking the beginning of Hindu-Muslim cooperation.
Sir, may I ask another question?
Of course,
Why is the Lucknow Pact considered significant?
because it was the first real step of unity between Hindus and Muslims against British rule, giving the movement a stronger voice. Today, we covered events from 1860 to 1916, from the Indigo Revolt to the Lucknow Pact. These set the stage for Gandhi's mass movements. Revise these milestones carefully, as they are frequently asked in defense and other competitive exams. That's all for today's session. Jai Hind.